Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is going to be a tutorial on this look, and as I'm looking at this, I'm realizing that I've done a look similar to this already on my channel, but whatever. We're just gonna continue with this because I really like the way it turned out, and I definitely used totally different products than I used in that video in this video. So today I worked with a lot of smoky colors, obviously, and then I paired it with a red lip. So if you would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, hey guys. Okay, so today, why am I laughing? I don't know. But today I'm going for bold brows. So to achieve bold brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade medium brown. Now, this product doesn't automatically give you bold brows, but this is more of like a potent product than like a powder and a pencil. So I want my brows to stand out because the eye makeup that I'm doing is a little more intense than usual. So I want to match it with bolder brows. And today, because my brows are bolder, I'm going to clean up my brows on the top and the bottom. So that literally took forever. But the next thing that I want to do is try a technique that I saw in Wayne Goss's recent video about foundations. He said do a light layer of powder before you apply your foundation. Like after you apply moisturizer and primer, apply a light dusting of powder. Well, I don't use primer, so I already applied my moisturizer, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a light dusting of the Airspun Naturally Neutral face powder all over my face, and I want to see how it works out. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit while we do eyeshadow. So today I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in the original primer potion. This one doesn't have a color, it just dries clear. Alright, so one eye already done off camera, so I'm coming back. Well, it's not all the way done, it's like 50% done. So I'm going to get you guys caught up with this eye. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply my brow bone highlight. This shade right here from the Morphe 350 palette. And I'm going to do the technique that's been swarming across YouTube recently. So I'm going to pack the brow bone highlights on and then blend it downwards. And this is going to be great because we're doing a lot of blending on our lids, so we kind of need our brow bone highlight to be there already, because once we get to blending, it's not going to be any time to add a brow bone highlight, so it's good to do it at the beginning. So go ahead and do that. Then we're going to do a transition color and apply this to your upper crease area, so you're blending this kind of into the bottom of that white shadow you put as your brow bone highlight. This step is essential, so don't skip this. This helps the blending of all of the other eyeshadows. Now with a more blending, fluffier brush like this one from Makeup Addiction, we're going to apply this shade and this orange shade. We're going to mix the two together. And this is a little different than what I usually do. I'm going to focus this out here, which is a little weird because I never do that. But I knew that I wanted the orange to peek through. See how you can see the orange over here? That was my intention. So I want to make sure that the orange shade is over here. And you see me doing this movement, and that's because I've explained in previous videos that I like for shades that are a little bit more pigmented or darker shades, I like to place them on, like tap them on and then blend them out, because I'm able to get the shadow in all of the places I want it and then blend it. If you start just blending wherever you started that shadow, that's where it's going to be at the most, and I want it to be a blending kind of thing. The mixture of these two shades for this next step. So with this step, I'm taking an Anastasia blending brush, which don't ask me why I really like this brush, because a lot of people don't actually like it because it's very like a scratchy brush. It's not like super soft, but for some reason I'm so addicted to this brush. It's very scratchy, so I mean, a normal person really wouldn't like it, but little old me loves this brush. So I'm using this directly up under that transition shade, going towards the inner portion of my eye. Nothing too super precise for this step. I'm just using this as a helper for the darker shade that I'm applying next. This next step, with that same blending brush, I'm going in with this dark brown shade that's more of a grayish brown. And this I'm going to apply really kind of onto my lid as well as the crease. And this is going to help with the lid shade that we're getting ready to put on. We want a gradient effect and not just a harsh, here's the lid shade and then here's the crease shades. We want it to blend a lot nicer, so we're using this to help that blending process. Alright, now for a little bit more of a base for my lid, I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade French Fries, and apply this all over the empty space on my lid. And I'm going to blend that out with my finger just a little bit. And honestly, you could stop right here, but of course I didn't. I am putting directly on top of that the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Bottomless Java. So I'm going to take this shadow on my finger, apply this directly on top of that NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and we're going to tap, tap, tap. Now with that scratchy blending brush, we're going to blend out this inner corner. Needs a little bit more help. And then I took just a little bit of that orange and applied it over here as well. So I'm going to take a break from my eyeshadow. It's not totally finished, so we're going to move into our face makeup now. And I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in the shade 210 Classic Tan. Now I did apply that powder like I said earlier in the video. I think it's only supposed to help with like the longevity of your foundation. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't feel like doing the highlighting with concealer, so I'm not doing it today. Just straight up not doing it. So I'm going to set my face with the Mercier translucent powder. Then for contour, the Black Radiance Mocha pressed powder. And then for highlight, I'm using the Balm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer. So I'm going to apply this eyeliner from LA Girl in the shade Metallic Copper. And now we're going to work on our lower lash line. So I'm going to apply the Jumbo Eye Pencil that I used on my lid all over my lower lash line. Then with the L'Oreal shadow that we used, I'm taking the other end of that Anastasia blending brush, and I'm going to put this shadow right on top of that NYX eye pencil. And then with the same shadows that I used on my lid, I'm going to smoke out all of that. And then final touches before I do lashes and mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Eternal Sunshine as my inner corner highlight. For mascara, I'm using the Milani Lash Trifecta mascara. And then for lashes, I'm using Opulence from Lilly Lashes. So I'm going to line my lips with Nightmoth lip pencil and fill in my lips with the Gerard Cosmetics Immortal liquid lipstick. Alright, and that is the completed makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. I know it was a long tutorial. I hope in this tutorial you learned something new. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to keep yourself updated on my new videos. And I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.